There, okay? I just 6-win ran on him. Alright? Boom. Problem solved, okay? Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Selesnya is back, and Selesnya is better than ever. Can I say it? I have had 6-win runs with Selesnya before. Massive Growth, I'm looking at you, Massive Growth. One of my earliest 6-win runs. But this guy, full of life, full life. Absolute banger. When it goes off like you wouldn't believe. I mean, just ripping people apart. Now, Selesnya is supposed to be the good guys, but ooh, the way this deck acts, it acts up. It gets villainous. So, of course, before we get into the shakedown breakdown with this lovely Selesnya, I need you to do something for me, which is tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button, or else, guys, the like and subscribe will come and devour you and attack you with his werewolf claws that do aggro damage. You gotta press that like button, guys. I'm telling you, as soon as we get closer to Innistrad Midnight Hunt, he gets more powerful. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj. We would love to have you there, and you too can spam emotes. You can check out our Discord community and post your own decks for me to look over. And of course, this deck and all the others are available down in the description below on my AetherHub. So, that all being said, what are we looking at here, guys? Cleric Class, absolutely. We're going to have 3 different cards that are going to increase the amount of life we get. This is a Selesnya Lifegain on a scale that is unbelievably high. So, Cleric Class, if you would gain life, you gain that much life plus 1. It's a good first drop. Whenever you gain life, put target 1/1 counter. Good mid-game power there to really start ramping up. And of course, when this class becomes level 3, return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. You gain life equal to its toughness. With the amount of removal and board wipes, doesn't really help you with exile, but mid-game to late game, when they're killing things, this can be the difference between life and death, having that little bit of resurrection. Snakeskin Veil. I was running this deck for a time without Snakeskin Veil, and I was getting absolutely massacred. The amount of removal people are running right now, aside from exile, removal, destruction, direct burn, you need to have a little bit of protection. An instant 1 green is going to be what you need to keep those big boys on the board. Dawnbringer Cleric, probably one of the best utility cards to release for white. It used to be Light of Hope. Dawnbringer Cleric is the one now. 1/3, great blocker, early card, only 2 drop, 2 life, destroy target enchantment, or exile target card from a graveyard. Fantastic options here. Devouring Tendrils. Target creature you control deals damage to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. When the permanent you don't control dies this turn, you gain 2 life. So this is kind of like Blizzard Brawl, except they don't fight, it just does direct damage. And the direct damage it does, if the creature you don't control dies, you gain 2 life. And don't forget, guys, this is planeswalker removal. Blizzard Brawl is not planeswalker removal, so keep Devouring Tendrils in mind for that reason. Prosperous Innkeeper, he is a big one, guys. If you haven't made Prosperous Innkeeper, you're doing it wrong. Enters the battlefield, create a treasure, and then whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Fantastic stuff here. Angel Vitality. Only 3 of these. It's very, very nice. I think 4 is kind of pushing it. I went with 3, and things just... chef's kiss. It went perfect. So this is another one. If you would gain life, you would gain that much life instead. Now, I know I went on a rant against arena cards, but playing in Standard 2022 is really hard because you only have 4 sets. So it's kind of hard to fill out the roster without going into arena cards. So, I mean, I'm not going to handicap myself. I wish it was a little different, but, man, I can't give up Angel Vitality. She's just too beautiful. Celestial Unicorn, a fantastic common card. A 3/2, and whenever we gain life, we put a 1/1 counter on this lovely unicorn. I love it. Fantastic artwork. It's all white. And you're going to be gaining so much life from so much different stuff. This thing is going to get out of control big. Would you rather have that cleric that does it? Maybe, but I'm trying to cut down the amount of arena cards. I don't want the whole deck to be arena cards, and I like Celestial Unicorn more. Righteous Valkyrie. Guys, if you're a longtime watcher of J Villain, you know that I love Righteous Valkyrie. Probably one of the best cards from Kaldheim. Probably one of the best angels released in a long time. 2/4 Flying Angel Cleric. Whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. As long as you have 7 or more life at your starting life total, creatures you control gain +2/+2. Amazing stuff right there, guys. Amazing stuff. She is going to charge up everybody and gain everybody life, which is going to be great. Now, you need angels and clerics. Well, we have angel here and we have a cleric there. Do we have any more? Not really. We do have some other angels higher up, but other Righteous Valkyries, we don't need to totally devote to angels and clerics. She's good enough on gaining life with other things. Honor Troll. Everybody forgets about this guy. A Troll Druid. 2/3 Vigilance. If you would gain life, you gain that much life +1 instead. So you can potentially, with Cleric Class, Angel Vitality, and Honor Troll, when you gain 1 life, you can gain 4, which is ridiculous. So Devouring Tendrils will give you 6 life for killing somebody. That is what we call a combo. Very nice. And then, of course, if you have 25 or more life, it gets +2/+1, much like Angel Vitality. So they're very similar cards. That's why I felt like I could cut down to 3 and do 2 of him and 3 of her, because they're basically the same card, except he has Vigilance, she has Flying. So very similar. Leonin Warleader, another arena card, but man, does it go well in this. A 4/4 4-drop, 2 white, 2 colorless. Whenever Leonin Warleader attacks, create 2 1/1 cat creature tokens with lifelink that are tapped and attacking. What we want to trigger here is, of course, the lifelink is going to feed us life, but additionally, don't forget, if we have Prosperous Innkeeper, every time a creature comes into the battlefield, we gain 2 life. So let's say we have Prosperous Innkeeper, we gain 2 life from those cats hitting the battlefield. Additionally, if we have something like Cleric Class or Angel Vitality, we're going to gain 2 life for each of them, which is 4, maybe 3 life for each of them, which is 6. It's going to go wild, man. It's going to go absolutely crazy. So that is going to be an extremely useful card. It's a big target, so make sure you're saving your Snakeskin Veil for it. Froghemoth. I haven't done anything with him yet. I really like Froghemoth. I think he's funny. I think he's great. Classic, a new kind of, not classic, but a new kind of fun D&D character. 4/4 Trample and Haste, and he fits very nicely because whenever he deals combat damage to a player, exile that many target cards from their graveyard, put a 1/1 counter for each creature card exiled, and you get 1 life for each non-creature exiled. So he gets life for creature cards, or no, life for non-creature cards, and 1/1 counters for creature cards. He gets out of control, and he goes crazy with the removal of graveyard creatures. A lot of graveyard hate there, which can be very useful. And of course, he's going to feed you life, which is absolutely going to rip it up. Then, of course, we're finishing off with a Valkyrie Harbinger. You're saying, that's a little expensive, Jay. That usually goes beyond what you want to pay. Yeah, but the low end of this deck is pretty cheap. So I figure I can sneak in a Valkyrie Harbinger, very much so. Because if we gain 4 or more life, we get angel tokens. And remember, when angel tokens come to play, when creatures come into play with Prosperous Innkeeper, we gain 1 life. She is a 4/5 flying lifelink. She is amazing. She is going to trigger Angel Vitality. I mean, not Angel Vitality. Righteous Valkyrie, additionally for 5. Just an all-around solid end piece here. You have to make sure that you get her with enough mana. However, with the little bit of treasure you're going to get for Prosperous Innkeeper, you can get her out a little earlier. So don't worry about that. 1 Cave of the Frost Dragon, 1 Lair of the Hydra, 7 Plains, 7 Forests, 4 Branchloft Pathways, and let me tell you about a little secret card that's going to help with mana here. This is really what you want to get in. Bretagard Stronghold. I haven't really been happy about these strongholds. But this one is worth it. They're usually expensive. It comes into play tapped as a forest card. But it only costs 2 white and 1. Put a 1/1 creature on each of up to 2 target creatures you control. They gain Vigilance and Lifelink. Activate only as a sorcery. You have to sacrifice it. But as a hit, 1/1 counters on everybody, Vigilance and Lifelink for 3 mana. Yes, please. Especially in a life gain counter deck, this will absolutely rip things up. And it also kind of looks like the Stronghold from Heroes of Might and Magic 3 that the elves used to go to. It kind of looks like that, and I think that's where the art was inspired, and I love Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So it makes me very happy to see that. Put Bretagard Stronghold in it. It is a clutch card, and nobody is expecting it. Very much so. 4 Branchloft Pathways to make sure that you have everything else. That's the best recommendation I have. Get those man lands in there. Our lovely Selesnya backs. 3.5 average. This is a mid-range deck. This is not an aggro. Don't expect it to be. You've got to survive. 23 white, 15 forest, or green rather. 29 creatures. Very heavy on the creatures, guys. 9 angels, 10 clerics, cats, citizens, all kind of stuff in here. 3 instants, 4 sorceries, 2 enchantments. Very, very heavy mid-range creature deck. Kind of a classic Magic card deck, as I like to say, because everything used to be mid-range creature decks before we had aggro spell decks and all those things. Very, very much so. You look at the layout here. Look at the alternate view. We are heavy on the front. Our big cards are kind of only 1, 1, and 1. Everything else is kind of 3 or below. So they are tipping the weight and cost of this deck a little bit higher. But really, these cards are kind of where we're going to be doing our work early on. And then these ones will come in to finish everything off. So that's what we're looking right there. If you want to see what the mana skewing is, that's what it looks like. Let's get into it, guys. Let's absolutely rip people apart and make people fear this House of Selesnya. So let's get into it, folks. You're a fan of Reflections of Litjara? Oh, McBash is saying, take that back. Reflections of Litjara will fix anything. Oh man, not my speed, not my bag, absolutely not. Okay, let's do this. Tender Unicorn. Played in a Bant party deck, and if you cast it before Squad Commander, it's amazing. Hey, so McBash, I wanted to ask you, man, did you see the thing about the season the year in review that the guy said? And I think he specifically said, yeah, we wanted to see people like Party and wanted to see it return. All this stuff here. He's gonna sacrifice it now. Village Rites. Very nice. That was pretty funny. Because we said the exact same thing. It would make perfect sense in it would just make perfect sense in this format. Yeah, he said something specifically about Party Deck and how Zendikar missed the mark on some stuff, and how it should have been better utilized and stuff like that. It was interesting. I'm not clear why that layer of the Hydra tapped itself. That was a little bit of these manland stuff it's really not going well for manlands. Yeah, it was. It really was. It was a mistake to not especially in D&D, not put a couple party decks in D&D was that was silly. That they should have clearly done something with that. They could have easily put they could have put one party card for each color on there, man, and been fine. Just to boost it out a little bit, just to flush it out a little bit. And he's out of there. He couldn't get what he wanted. Okay. All right. Yeah, it would have been nice to expand it to really give it some support. And then I think it was an absolute missed opportunity. Like, okay, yeah, if okay, yeah, maybe not in the other sets, but AFR, man, not doing it in AFR was even doing this, even putting on like different cards, like if they put out Warlock or Knights or something like that, even just putting on the bottom. This card counts towards as a warrior for purposes of party. Like if they put out on like the legendaries, like Nadar, Selfless Paladin, because he's a Dragon Knight. If they said Nadar is a Dragon Knight, counts as a warrior for purposes of the party mechanic. Like they could have done that, and it would have just helped flesh it out even more. You say, oh, well, I can use Nadar in party decks now. You know. I mean, it makes so much sense, you know. They could have done, you meet at a tavern. When you have a complete party, venture into the dungeon. You know, every at the beginning of each turn, if you have a full party, venture into the dungeon. You know, like, that's so simple to do, you know. And if this isn't a mana, oh, it is. Look at that. Sniped him. Yeah. And even, like I said, like, just even saying, okay, this legendary warlock counts as a wizard for the purposes of party decks. Like, even just doing that, you know? Kazandu Mammoth, okay. I think he ran out of lands there. Oh, no, he didn't. Exactly. Ooh, Roiling Regoth. He's hitting me hard here, guys. He's hitting me hard, yeah. This big boy is going to be a 13, yeah. That's a death sentence right there. Good game, man. People don't realize how deadly Brushfire Elemental is, man. People don't realize. I don't know. I guess they just felt like it wasn't going to be a... And people were... They also said people were mad that they didn't have any ally cards, because that used to be the thing from Zendikar, was allies. And they're like, bro, you could have just printed ally to like help people with the old Zendikar decks or the legacy decks or commander ally decks. Like, you could have just... Ooh, that's a good idea, Limbo Team. You could have just as easily put down ally on any number of those cards to help expand, to give a little bit of, you know, post-set support. And they just, I don't know, Zendikar felt like, I don't know, missed opportunities there, man. Missed opportunities. Blue, okay. Lumen Arc. Basically, yeah. Might as well be. Magic the Gathering, missed opportunities. Well, we did ramp to Valkyrie Harbinger very fast. So that's that. There we go. Oh, yeah. MTG almost won. Oh, Squad Commander. Okay, a Commander. I love Commander Azorius, man. I got a 6-1-1 with Commander Azorius. I mean, a Party Azorius, not Commander Azorius. Party Azorius. Let's block that. Double Tendrils. What, is he going to triple block me? Yeah, he's going to triple block me. That's okay. We're getting our life so big right now. There we go. Mask Vandal. So there's Gilded Unicorn. And he's out of there. Okay. There we go. As long as I don't get hit by 15 removals right out the gate, I do a lot better. Do a lot better. Okay. Alright, Mask Vandal, get out there. He's got 58 points of damage, and I know you have 1 power, but I believe in you. Hey, that 20, play 20 green or red, blue or red spells ain't going to do itself or whatever. Typhoid Rats. Typhoid rats. Talk about arena cards. Now that's what I call a sticky situation. What was that from? Where they just kept saying that over and over again about everything. No, that's what I call a sticky situation. Oh man, having the hardest time remembering what that's from. Come on, no sir. Grim Bounty coming in handy. Pop. Blocks. I will take the 1 damage. Thank you. Ooh. Let's do this, though. Freaks and Geeks? I can't remember. No, I think it was South Park, where they were remembering stuff, and no matter what happened, they kept going, no, that's what I call a sticky situation. They just, like, no matter what was going on in the... I think that's what it was. I think it was South Park. Yeah, they kept eating ice cream at the end. Yeah. Yeah, they kept eating ice cream. No matter what happened, they were misremembering everything. And just at the end of anything that happened, they just go, now that's what I call a sticky situation. Ooh, Rakshasa Soul Hunter. Nice. It hunts souls, by the way. I don't know if you know that. Let me do this. Yeah, I haven't seen Rakshasa in many a day there. Let's swing in. Rakshasa, it's unclear. He's pretty muscular, but that doesn't mean anything. I think it's hard to say when it's a cat monster, a cat demon. It's pretty hard to figure that out, per se. Oh, cat demon what? You show up as soon as I say the word cat demon? Is that what's going on there, Snow? Oh, he wants the teleportation circle Soul Hunter Rakshasa in and out over and over again. That's a good call. No. Stormblood. Silent Snow. Anybody remember the game Silent Scope? I used to go to GamesWorks and play that constantly. I love that game. Ooh. Yeah, the arcade game, Silent Scope, man. No, we're not 60. See, that's hurtful. Snow, you gotta understand, you're probably the youngest person here, Snow. Snow always makes fun of my age. Oh, God, Snow. Snow out here lying. Silent Scope was my jam, man. Oh yeah, I miss arcade games. You gonna get me canceled like Carson, man. It's not. It's not. Snow. Snow is 25, by the way, guys. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but what about Daytona? Bone race Daytona. There we go. Kanos. Hydro Thunder. Oh, yeah, man. I missed the arcade experience. Remember when we went to the arcade, Snow? And I beat you in Mario Kart? You remember that, Snow? Oh. Yikes. This is not good. Well, I'm going to gamble on it. Ooh, MK1, that's a deep cut there. I remember I played MK1 in a movie theater for the first time, man. It was the Dollar Movie Theater, and the year was 1984. 1984? Am I remembering that correctly? MK2 and MK3 were really where I started to get in the groove, to be perfectly honest. MK1 arcade release. Ooh, discard 2 cards. Valkyrie Harbinger and Celestial Unicorn, unfortunately, are going to have to go. August 1992. Yeah, so I'm correct. Yeah, 94. Oh man, I could barely see over the damn whatchamacallit. Barely see over the damn top there. Oh yeah, it used to be a secret, man. Used to be dudes would pull off those fatalities. Everybody standing around you. I remember playing games so good, people would give you quarters, man. They'd be like, "Hey, man, come join me over here." That's the first time I ever got played. So I was so good at the game Raiden. Do you remember the game Raiden? Where you would where you were like a ship and you did like an attack. It was that like forward scrolling bullet hell. Yeah. So man, I remember fucking being so good at that, man, that I had dudes pay me to come help them beat it, man. It was the first time I ever got paid until Twitch for getting paid for playing a video game. All right, that's what we're talking about there. Man, I could get like level 6 on Raiden on 1 quarter, man. Daytona. Alright, let's put down one of these. And he's out of there. Oh, it's Kanos again. Jeez. Apparently there's nobody online. The original Terminator. Yeah, you remember Aliens 3, The Gun? That was a fun one. I beat that one. Apparently Silent Snow still remembers an MK fatality. Hey, look, some gems. Hey, look, a Teachings of the Archaics. Alright, let's keep going here, guys. Now we're getting it. Now we're cooking with portals. Oh man, the orange box. The last great valve. Hold off. It's Kanos again. This is literally the only person that's on right now is Kanos. Literally the only person on Magic Arena right now is effing Kanos. Oh my goodness. Poor guy. We're playing some Selesnya. Apparently against one guy the whole night. We're just kicking the shit. We're just beating him up over and over again. Oh, Killer Instinct. Oh, now we're getting into the deep cuts, man. Now we're getting into the deep cuts. Primal Rage. Yeah, we can't forget that one. That's a good one. Don't look up Kanos in Wikipedia. Alright, well now I got to. Oh my goodness. Okay, I looked it up. Combo breaker. Big Alfredo's going, he said, man, we ain't going classic enough, bro. We ain't going classic enough for me. I miss the arcade, man. I guess Twitch is just the modern arcade if you want to stand around and watch people play games and do stuff like that. But man, I think that's probably why I like doing Twitch so much, man. I love sitting around the arcade and just gaming, man. Just gaming. Ah, the joys of it. Toasty is such a weird phenomenon because, like, what other thing could you just have, like, a random guy pop up and just scream out Toasty in the middle of the game and, like, that be acceptable? Like, that's a good product to ship. Should we just have some guy scream out Toasty in the middle of our game? Yeah, that's fine. That makes perfect sense. The 90s were wild, man. Oh, there it is, guys. Skeletal Swarming. Unfortunately, this Dawnbringer Cleric is going to bring that to a swift end. Yeah, we'll just put a guy in there that just says Toasty, and why not? Who cares? Who cares, guys? You know what I mean? Alright, so we're going to do Cleric. Power word kill. It's still going to resolve. He's out of there. There was an Easter egg around it, but I mean, it's still weird, man. Doesn't matter. It's still a weird thing to do. You know. Man, those were the days. Oh. Snow said ETA. Snow, I'm running a little bit late. Gotta be honest with you. We should go to an old-fashioned arcade, though. The deck wasn't working right initially, and as much as I want to be done because I'm exhausted, I am running a little late. Well, you really wore me out, Snow. That's why I slept for so long. If you know what I mean. LOL. I'll wait on that one. I'll ignore that. Who's that? Is that Frieza? That's the I'll ignore that meme. We need whatchamacallit to weigh in on whether or not that's Frieza. The I'll ignore that meme. Is it Frieza? Or is it... Oh, I can't remember. I have a feeling that he's going to hit through the fire and flame here. So, yeah, it is Frieza. I'll ignore that. I thought she called it the final boss. Hey, Big Alfredo, thank you for coming by, man. Oh, y'all are doing me like that, huh? My own chat. Et2 chat. Et2 chat. That's what you're gonna do to me, man. I have a feeling that he is going to be running some heavy removal here. He is going to be heavy removing me. Oh yeah, she talks about it quite a bit. Oh my god. Do you mean the whole paper towel or just the inside part? Oh my god. That's just not the entire roll. Wow. Okay. My turn. Oh yeah, he's done here. Well, could be a counterspell. Could be a counterspell. Let's see. No, it's not a counterspell. He's dead. That's going to be 11. Divide by 0. Okay. Like the planet Earth. See, now people just sound like you sound like you're just making up stuff to make fun of me. It doesn't even seem real. Tanuki gets it. This guy gets it. Tanuki gets it, man. Look what I put up with. Okay, so that's going to be 11, and that's a victory right there. I haven't even been paying attention. I haven't even been paying attention. Am I on a 6-win run here? Am I about to just 6-win run off the neck? I have no clue. I've been just reminiscing about. See, that's what happens when I relax and get into the zone. When I stop thinking about it so much, it really does help. Gotta prep that runway. That's a good. Okay, Tanuki, I ain't gonna lie. That is some good stuff right there. I've never heard that one. Gotta prep that one runway. That's that good stuff, man. I like that. I like that, man. Prepping the runway. That's good, man. Let's see who he's got the stuff that he needs here. Wow, this guy's ramping like you wouldn't believe. No blocks. There we go. Coming in for a landing. Oh, man. Oh, you know, I haven't seen him a lot, but he is an interesting one. I think people are sleeping on him. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. No, I'm gonna think of you. Yeah, if Snow didn't throw up enough distractions, Snow thinks it's funny to throw me off. That's her idea of comedy. She'll just throw me off with some something crazy, and that's her idea of a good time. Hey, Thogoraishi. What is up, Thogoraishi? Oh my god. Okay. Snow says the silent part out loud. Look, Thogoraishi coming in, and I got Snow in here making a mockery of everything streaming. Look at this. This is Thogoraishi, man. You know me from a YouTube, or you just coming to hang out? Hey, so why don't you check out my YouTube channel, my guy? We're on a 6-win run right now, I think. Are we on a 6-win run? I can't even remember. What's up, Thogoraishi? We're the fastest growing YouTube channel right now. fastest growing Magic the Gathering YouTube channel currently, as long as you don't look that up. It's 100% true. If you believe it's true, it absolutely is. And there's Awaken Evolution. Okay, so I think that was 5. McBash, have you been watching, man? Have you been I can't even remember how many I got. Oh, I guess I can look at my deck tracker. Let's see how many in a row that was. Let's do this real quick. Old Gnawbone. Claim prize. Come here, tracker. My stats. CGB is he really in the chat? Man, I'd be embarrassed. Got Snow in here just talking crazy. So I'm Fizz. You know he'd be a great addition to our gaming team. We should invite him. Let's go check out his stream. Meanwhile, Snow's on here. He's got a cock like a paper towel roll. Well, never mind then. All right. Good Lord. So let's take a look here. Where is it? Massive growth. Where is it? I can't see it. Full of life. Oh, it's not tracking. Okay, well that's not good. Have I seen mono red dragons? I haven't done a mono red dragons yet. But I probably will eventually. I am looking to get into a nice mono red here soon, so. Hey, well, check it out, guy. We have a Discord. We have a community Discord that you are more than welcome to come join, man. We'd love to have you there. Come hang out at the Discord, and you can post your decks. We have a special spot for there. And we also have every month or so, I select a community deck to kind of build and improve on. Might even be yours. So join us, man. The villains are wide open here, man. Especially Snow. Snow's especially wide open. Oh my goodness. Why did I say that? I shouldn't be encouraging. Shouldn't be encouraging her. Honor Troll. Valkyrie Harbinger will probably push us over. Push, hit. Babe, I'm trying to 6-win run here. You're throwing me off. Let me beat the hell out of these guys. Okay? All right, you know how hyped I get after a 6-win run. Oh, luckily he's got all the equipment in the whole world ready to go here. That's not gonna do it, my guy. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Reckless Crew. There you go. Good try, man. Good try. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. It's unfortunately it's just not gonna matter. It's just not gonna matter. Rip and tear until it is done. There, okay? I just 6-win ran on him. Alright? Boom. Problem solved, okay? I can't do more than that, guys. Yeah, I appreciate signing the blockers. He went out like a champ. Now, granted, I did bring on Kanos like 20 times. That didn't seem fair, but it did happen. So, stop playing. Yeah, I don't want to hit Kanos again. I feel like he is he's gonna quit if I play him again. So I'm gonna leave that 6-1 run. I'm just gonna fold up. I'm gonna cash in my chips and get out of there, guys. The word of the day is what is the word of the day? The word of the day is What do we think, guys? What's the main key thing of this deck? Is gonna be gains. There you go. Thugarushi, welcome to the villains, man. Paper towel, lol. So Darks, yeah, we're gonna leave it there, guys. I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. This has been ridiculous, and I have beat everybody that they sent to me. So we're gonna leave it there. Until next time, guys. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye bye.